It's time to give you one of our best bets for Week 7 here at Pro Football Weekly. Be sure to check out the Handicappers Inner Circle at ProFootballWeekly.com for all of our picks against the spread for Week 7. I'm joined by our handicapping expert, Mike Wilkin, and we got an interesting matchup this week, Mike. The Tennessee Titans, 3.5-point underdogs, heading to Buffalo to take on the Bills. And the PFW staff likes the Buffalo Bills to win that and take the points. And it's an interesting game because you have a Tennessee team that was doing pretty poorly before they upset Pittsburgh. The Buffalo Bills looked terrible earlier, and now they're 3-3 and tied for first place in the AFC East. When you look at the trends, though, they certainly support the Bills.
These are two flawed teams. I mean, look, I think the Bills are a favorite. They're not the greatest favorite we've seen. But when you look at the other side of the coin, the Titans are just not a good road team. They're 0-3 straight up and against the spread on the road this season. They've really struggled, and they just haven't been a good bet recently. In their last 10 games since beating Buffalo last season, they're 2-8 against the spread. So that's a lot of expectations dashed by the Tennessee Titans in that span.
And when you look on the field, some of the X's and O's, I can't wait to see the matchup between the Titans' last-ranked run offense versus the Bills' last-ranked run defense. Something has to give there. Chris Johnson had a pretty good game against Buffalo last season. So that's one of the matchups that you're looking at when we make this pick.
You know, look, this Buffalo run defense is not great by any stretch of the imagination, but you're familiar with the Buffalo Bills. You know that they've invested heavily in their defensive line, and you know they've had flashes where they've played okay defensively. They haven't been great, they haven't been a shutdown unit, but they've had their moments where they've gotten enough stops. And if they can get the Titans into obvious passing situations, which I believe they can, that's where I think the pass rush comes over. And when you look at this, the Titans, I don't think are going to be well equipped to deal with this pass rush. I think Matt Hasselbeck, not as mobile as Jake Locker. I just tend to think that from a matchup perspective, it all kind of points to the Buffalo Bills.
You got Matt Hasselbeck on one side, Ryan Fitzpatrick on the other side, a couple pass rushers that have not met expectations on the defensive side of the ball. When you put these teams together, you know, might not be number one on people's watchability list for the week, but it certainly is going to be exciting. Two teams that really hope to get a win out of this one on Sunday. So that's one of our best bets, the Bills over the Titans. Be sure to check out the Handicappers Inner Circle and read Mike's handicapping column to see his picks for Week 7 on our website at ProFootballWeekly.com.